From My News 26 and CCTV, it's high school football. Coming to you today from the Cadillac Vikings Veterans Memorial Stadium. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Tonight, the Alpena Wildcats make the long bus ride down to Veterans Memorial Stadium to take on the Cadillac Vikings in a Big North showdown. Both teams are 2-1 coming into the game, so they want to keep that momentum going. My name is Bill Dooley, and tonight we are happy to have the head coach for Alpena Wildcats, Aaron Sims. And Coach Sims, thank you so much for your time on the pregame.
All right, thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
You are a first-year head coach at Alpena. You've got experience in the Hesperia, Tri-County, and Reed City. Can you tell our viewers how it's been so far with the transition to a Class A school in the Big North?
It's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a different dynamic as far as size of school. I would say that, the kids have been phenomenal. It's being at the small school, you have, 20, 21, 23 kids, coming up and having 35, it's definitely like you step out on the field and it's like, hey, we got lots of guys, let's go. It's been awesome. And, the kids have been awesome. The community's been awesome. And everybody's really excited right now.
Are you familiar at all with the Alpena area, or your wife?
My wife has a brother up in Greenbush. So, we go up there, and this past summer, after I got hired, we got familiar really fast.
Yeah.
Because we would make the truck up there, we'd leave on Sunday night and then go back south on Thursday evening. So, we did 5-6 weeks like that, and trying to acclimate ourselves to the area, find a place to live, get going with as far as organization stuff, administration stuff with the program, and then the lifting program, We're getting pretty familiar with it now.
Great. About a 3-hour bus ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a 3-hour bus ride today. We stopped in Kalkaska, stretch a little bit and use the restroom, and here we are.
First 3 games, you guys had a tough opening game against Escanaba. They're a good team. And then you had 2 really nice victories against the Sioux and West Branch. What are some of the positives that you can take from the first 3 games coming into this Cadillac game?
It was the first 3 games is really a learning experience for us, especially game 1. It was the first time running a double tight offense where, the primary focus is the run game. Definitely a new defense. So, stepping into those live bullets for the first time, it's a little bit different than a scrimmage. So the intensity was a little more amped. We made some mistakes, but they were mistakes that, we really learned from. And then, I would say that, the next game we improved a little bit, and then the next game we improved in some things a little bit. I still don't think that, we've played 4 quarters of football. I'd say the most that we've played is 3 out of 4. So definitely a lot of positives, but, the mistakes we made, were definitely some opportunities for learning. So
you've got 30 points basically averaging the first 3 games. The last game against West Branch, the offensive line in Alex Arch had a pretty special night. We heard there was a record there?
Yeah, I think it was a record that was set in 1981. Alex had a nice evening carries. He had 16 carries, 286 yards. Offensive line has been doing a really good job the whole year. And it was different for them. They went from a spread offense where they were really taking and receiving a lot of pass rushing guys, and now we come off the ball and hit defenders in the mouth. So the offensive line is taking really well to it. The guys that once were receivers into running backs have taken well to it. So we're just looking to improve every week.
You guys are running the wing T offense. We had a little break in the music there. Yeah. Running the wing T. Just real quick, in general terms for our viewers out there, how would you describe the wing T?
It's power and deception. We keep it really simple. We run trap, we run power, we run sweep, we run reverse. And we have some play action passing, but it may look like it's the same up the gut play like everybody says, but we got lots of variation of trap, we got lots of variations of the power. We have some adjustments we make on sweeps. It's something that we just look at trying to be perfect on stuff versus trying to out tricky scheme everybody. We're looking to out execute. So.
All right. Lastly, tonight's game against Cadillac. This is your first Big North game.
Yep.
What do you look for in the Cadillac team? They've got a good running game. They also can light it up in the air as they did against Bay City John Glenn. So what do you expect from them?
I expect them to come out and really, do what they do. I mean, they're I look at them and I really appreciate what Cadillac does. I mean, they're a lot like us. I mean, they have their set, they have their offense, and they run it.
Yep.
And no matter what you do, they're going to do what they do. So, we're going to go out and we're going to play defense the best we can with fanatical effort, one play at a time. And, I expect them to come out and run dive, run option, and throw it up. And it's just us reading our keys and playing fast.
All right. Coach, we appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll be back in just a moment for the opening kickoff for tonight's game.